So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off for Super Mario 4, my favorite ROM hack title, which you can only play if you play Phenomenon Serene Fusion, as that says. And rightfully so, because as mentioned earlier in the Phenomenon run, somehow even after 2 full ROM hacks with Serene Fusion and Phenomena, the Project 74 team still had leftover things. They had leftover models for levels, and as it turns out, Agleb was like, hey, we can't let these level models go to waste. We gotta use them for something. And that's the, well, that's the result of this ROM hack. And from here you can actually see that, the actual Super Mario 74 inspiration. All of these levels are straight out of SM74 remade. And with the twist though, these levels, or this hack rather, will use non-stop. So you can see here, I'll get a star. And I'm still on the level. So every star will be done in one run, or every stage will be done in one run to get all the stars. And another thing that you might be able to see here is, well, invisible walls. But yeah, that's why we're getting 100 coins right now, because we're not gonna get kicked out of the level if we collect stars. And interestingly enough, we can also just die. And in some cases that will be faster because we just spawn right at the start of the level. This, I believe, is based off of the Bowser 2 stage in Super Mario 74. Except all the water is replaced by quicksand, so I guess it's kind of just a bloody quicksand pit at this point, so it's more SM74 EE than it is original SM74. But, gotta collect a specific amount of coins here because I'll be attempting something that I got. Alright, that's a double star spawn where you collect the red coin star, or you collect 100 coin star on the same frame that you spawn the 100 coins, or the red coin star. I got that star. But yeah, you basically spawn them at the same frame and they spawn at the same frame. you skip the animation for one of them. Basic as that. Little skip here to get the star at the top. Just a bunch of wall kicks with a good angle, and... okay, so you can pause there. For one frame, you have a pausable frame, and you can pause exit from before the warp instead of after you warp, and that saves like 3 seconds. Anyway, next level has a bunch of tough skips in it, so I have to pay attention for a bit here. This is an angle. Okay, but it works. Cool. Alright. That triple jump is precise, but there's originally a shell section there to get that star over the water. Let's skip it. Another skip here. So there's supposed to be this water puzzle here that you do a bunch of like raising and lowering the water level. We will attempt not to do that. Very good, alright. So by just diving with the bomb there, you can break the box underwater and skip all that water level raising and stuff. And pause next here is faster. And now we start with the real stage. We start the actual stage run with getting the 100 points and everything. Just get that one area out of the way because it's kind of slow and far from everything else. So we do this like separately with more Goomba. Entering here a poisonous like gas area, so I have to go fast. If I bonk, I might die. But there's a lot of leniency for it either way. Continuing on. Coins here are kind of tight, unfortunately, because we do skip like one area of getting coins. So we're gonna kill a lot of enemies here. Kill the Scuttlebug. Scuttle. And like I'll get coins that fly off into the nether ones because that it is that kind of tight on coins. Bit of a skip here. Going to snuff it. These stars I'm just like, you know, gonna warp back, so they can technically be done in any order, but this is the order I'm comfortable with. Skip a Twomp cycle here with this triple jump. I'm not concerned about my health at all. No siree. Warp again. And I believe we'll just get this red coin here. And I'll get the red coin star now, but after this, we're gonna get probably the hardest blue coin switch in any ROM hack. Unironically, I don't think I've ever gotten every single coin in this blue coin switch before in my life. But I don't need all of them. I can miss one. That's how the route works. I think I'm already missing one, actually. Oh, barely, okay. Yeah, that's very hard to get that last coin right there, but we saved it. And that's Force 3. Gonna move on to a side level. It's just the wing cap. I think this is also just based on the wing cap level from SM74, so pretty aptly corresponded. Just a short 6 red coin mission. Could have gotten that with a dive rollout. And we get this last red coin kind of on the top of the tower. It's slow, but it is what it is. And that's the secret level. Or not the secret, I guess, it's the bonus level. On to course 2. Land of the Goombas. This one is also, I believe, just based on course 2 of SM74. I don't even remember what it's called. I don't remember SM74 stage names. Skyward Slopes, yeah. Tough blue coin switch here. Not that I'm afraid of missing any coins, because thanks to Aglab's good design, like unironically by the way, there's actually a lot of coins in the stage. It's a typical Aglab design choice to like include more coins than are necessary, and I'm thankful, because I can just route like a brain-dead idiot and still have enough. And when I mean route, I mean have absolutely zero routing at all, and just make stuff up. Death Warp here, because it's faster. We get the star that we get from the secrets on the trees. Start collecting the red coins now. As with a lot of modern hacks as well, this is patched with 6 out of 8 reds, so you only need 6 red coins out of the 8 that are still in the level. Camera manip here, so I slide where I'm facing the camera, which allows me to like get on this slope and jump this time. Oh, almost forgot. I don't even need all these coins. Again, there's just a surplus of coins everywhere. Can't miss any of the coins, but I'll get these points here. One last star to get top of the tower. Or what is, I don't know what it's called. It's a thing. It's a structure. But there's a lot of fly guys on it, so I have to be careful not to get bonked! Why are there 50 fly guys in here, man? Yeah, so the story about this hack is, you know, I've mentioned earlier, but it's just a bunch of levels put together by Aguilar, and as he says, it's apparently like not really all that well put together. And in some cases you can see that, where the enemies are just kind of everywhere, and there's like really no sense or, you know, rhyme or reason to the stars, but hey, if this is Aglab's not all that great hack, then well, what does that say about his like best work? But anyways, yeah, overworld red coins. Super claustrophobic here, I cannot move around all that well because of the slow sand and the design of this Super Mario 64 basement overworld. I just get stuck everywhere. Everywhere and anywhere I can get stuck. And for probably the best stage in this hack, based off of a lot of stages in SM74, it's a bit of a medley here. It's essentially 3 stages in one here. This is the first one based off of one of the overworlds, I think overworld 2 in SM74. But all the coins, the coin count does keep between areas. You get 100 coins at the end of all of it. And I like the movement here, it's pretty cool. I like the music too. The music, by the way, is from, I think, a Sonic fan game called Sonic Robo Quest 2. It's a pretty banging soundtrack that I, honest to God, never have heard before this hack. That's how I was introduced to that soundtrack, or I was introduced to that game by this hack. Not that I've played it. Kind of a surprise to, like, get such a banging soundtrack from such a random place. But it's a welcome surprise at that. Next area would be based off of Lake of the Lords, Abur Abyss. Nice tree. We got one. Skip a bunch of platforming here with the wall pick. Start on this side. How to keep track of my coin. Sometimes I forget that I have 2 more to do coins. You're supposed to wall kick back and forth over those pillars there, but they can just jump across. We've played Kaizo before, right? Last area here, based off of the Bowser 1 stage, I believe. Yeah, from SM74. And the star in here is 5 secrets. Let's go around the place to get them. Yeah, I have way too many coins. I swear to God, I tried to make that. So I manipulate that womp in a very specific way because it sets up for a skip. Now originally you're supposed to open a cannon in this course, and one of the stars you get is from shooting that. You can see it over there at the top. You're like supposed to follow a ring of coins or like a row of coins as your guide to a cannon shot, but with a conveniently placed womp, I really believe this would be intended, honestly, because well, okay, maybe it's not intended because it's apparently super hard. Just triple jump over the womp, easy peasy, and we get the star. And just jump over this. And we get the last star by just jumping over down here, and that's 30 stars. That's the, like, pretty much all the stars in this hack. Now there is a Bowser stage, It's pretty much the only threat in this entire hack because it is, well, a linear hack. Or a linear stage. Well, the rest of the hack is much more of an exploration open world thing. But here you just go through one entire stage, one entire linear stage, and if you die, you do go back to the start. So I have to try not to make that happen. By the way, I just skipped the door. As we always skip doors in speedruns. Oh, I need health. Okay. Again, I think this would be based off of all the Bowser stages? Or just Bowser 3. Maybe it's just Bowser 3 from SM74. Okay, a bit of type platforming here. Oh, why am I risking these dive rollouts on this lag? No fear. Okay, bit of a tight jump here. To skip a bit of going around, just long jump straight to these boxes. Now the scariest part of the run, right at the end of the run. With some lava bounces, I can skip around. But that uses up all my health. So if I took another lava bouncer, I was dead. But thankfully, we're at the end. That was a great run, everyone. Time right there. GG's, well played. Just a nice short hack to, you know, add to the isometer block.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
That I think I also just crushed the estimate, unfortunately. No filler this time, but you know. Next up, you saw Phenomena, you saw SM4. But let's complete off the Project 74 trilogy with by far the best and the greatest of the trilogy. With one last run. That's right, it's Star Revenge 6.9, Luigi Lost in Time. The best Project 74 game of all time. Which I believe should be after a break. I'm not sure what the break is for that, but you know. Or how long is gonna wait for this, but yeah, okay.